Since the creation of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, and the space race of the 1950s between America and Russia, our goal as not only a nation, but as a human race, has always been to strive in the advancement of space exploration and the technologies to discover new possibilities and knowledge of our solar system. Today, I will be informing you on NASA's recent mission, the exploration of planet Mars, and the rover Perseverance's recent landing, and the discoveries that are occurring and will occur in the near future. The mission on Mars will be successfully executed due to the invention and technologies put into Perseverance, including the collection of data and geological samples that will take place for the duration of it. Exploration and interpretation of the surface of Mars terrain is will be crucial to human existence and human efforts to advance and expand knowledge on the mysterious Mars and utilize the data recorded to extend life form into space and put Mars resources, if any are found, to good use. Let's now talk about Perseverance, the latest rover created for Mars. According to NASA's official 2020 fact sheet, Perseverance has dimensions roughly to that of a car, with it being about 10 feet long, 9 feet wide, and 7 feet tall. But the weight of the rover is an astonishing 2,260 pounds. They modeled it closely to the Curiosity rover that successfully launched on November 6, 2011, with the similar purposes to that of Perseverance. Perseverance is equipped with brand new technology in the hopes that it will allow us to provide better provisions and conditions for future rovers and humans as well. Perseverance is equipped with brand new technology in the hope that it will allow us to provide better provisions and conditions for future rovers and one day humans as well. For example, the engineering team will be testing a system called terrain relative navigation that is an supposed to be an autopilot for avoiding hazards and a set of sensors called MEDLEY 2, which stands for Mars Entry, Descent, and Landing Instrumentation 2, that is responsible for the gathering of data during the exploration. So, why are we sending satellites and rovers to Mars? Well, one of the purposes is to seek signs of life. According to Smithsonian Magazine, in short, back in 1996, they discovered a meteorite they suspected came from the planet Mars that contained traces of carbons and minerals. As we all know, carbons and minerals is what we are made up of, and all living things on Earth are made up of these molecules. Uh, when they found these molecules, they believe that these were synthesized by microbes or bacteria of some sort. Um, because they were present, that would also mean life was um, also present at some point on Mars. So, since the discovery, everyone is still, of course, skeptical of life on Mars and of a possibility of what you know as aliens. Because of this and the ever expanding curiosity of the unknown, we make it our purpose to explore that beyond our planet, and that is why rovers such as Perseverance exist. Scientists are also very interested in figuring out the geology of Mars. It's crucial to understand the conditions of Mars before we could even think of sending man to this place. According to the Mars fact sheet, they suspect that Mars was not always the cold and dry planet that we know today. Rather, that billions of years ago, the planet was actually a wet planet, and that there is a very strong possibility that there very well may have been life present, and there may have been proper conditions for life, whatever the organism may be. So, Perseverance is on a clear mission to collect samples of rock and dirt from Mars to analyze its composition to further our knowledge of what Mars was like billions of years ago before our lifetime. The unfortunate part of this mission is um, they will not bring the rock samples back to Earth. Rather, its mission is to take a picture and mark its location for a future mission to retrieve those rocks and bring back to Earth for scientific study. Matter of fact, according to Twitter, Perseverance has a Twitter account that you can follow, and there you'll find a bio that states Perseverance's hobbies are photography, collecting rocks, and off roading, which in fact are its main purposes, and you can find pictures of the samples of rocks that are being collected. So, where on Perseverance's timeline are we, and what should we expect for the future? Perseverance launched July 30, 2020 at 7:50 a.m. and landed on Mars February 18, 2021 at the Jezero crater. They chose the Jezero crater as their landing site because they believed that this was a place that once contained a large body of water millions of years ago. And where there is water, there is a possibility of life. As for the future of Perseverance and the Mars mission, the operation is supposed to last one Mars year, which is roughly 687 Earth days, which is a little more than a year and a half. In this time, the hope is to collect as much data as we possibly can to understand the red planet at least a little better. As far as the geological samples, those rocks that the rover has collected over the span of the mission will hopefully be collected on another mission sometime in the near future. Um, Perseverance is to follow a calculated travel plan that can be found on the NASA's website for the duration of the mission. The purpose of it is to stay closely to the location of the Jezero crater where life could have thrived and collect all the data and samples from this area. In conclusion, space exploration will continue to drive man into furthering our knowledge based on the red planet and the technological advances that are happening every day, such as uh, perseverance. Perhaps in the very near future, we'll be able to say that we successfully landed um, man onto Mars, and mankind will be able to live upon the red planet one day.